Hey guys, Crypto Sniper here, and we got Ethereum, Bitcoin on the hourly up. So, where are we in this uncertain period for Ethereum? Well, we've had a double bottom bounce in a legacy funnel. So, support point. This is Ethereum versus Bitcoin, not against a fiat. We'll have a run past the dollar on both Bitcoin and Ethereum, but you can see that on the way up, this was a funnel support. We've run to this point and stopped. We've rallied. We've run to the point and stopped. We've rallied. We then broke and retraced to the neckline of what is a double bottom. And we are in a potential reversal that has triggered. And we're just resting post making a small time frame HVS target. So it could mean a little bit of a dip back down before potentially making both the double bottom, my apologies, target, and running into the heavy traffic of a funnel level that was set up on the way down. This could be slow going, but getting in between now and then getting up to these levels might still be reasonably quick. But we have just made a target and drifted back. So let's have a look at all of this on a shorter time frame. This is the critical pair. This will probably unleash the alts again if it turns and does all that it may do. This could, however, still be just a low one rally, and then we have, if we have a very impulsive sell-off back down, very flat bottom close to here, and then a weak second leg up, that can still be the behavior of a sell-off. It could still be the behavior of a sell-off, but right now it looks like it's on the way for some level of recovery. So the probability is now back to us getting a second high in the regions, somewhere in the regions here. But it's going to take a while to clear these levels. So lots of targets. So it could be a churn, but a pullback could occur. But it was quite impulsive out the gates here, which gives the optimism swing towards the green light. However, it could top out and sell off equally hard on the way down and give us a flat bottomed potential setup for downside. So the scenarios would be something like that for bearishness, weak up leg, or run into the traffic of the double bottoms target, sell off a bit, get ready to go again, and up. Or just really strongly up, which I think is not that likely because it's slowed down a fair bit. So let's have a look at that on a shorter time frame. You can see there was a mini HVF that made target. The minute we got the target, we got the sell-off down. We can look at it even smaller time frame. There's your target make, and then straight away a big dip. So churning a bit here. It wound up to get back up here. Has it got enough puff to make the double bottom target? That's what we need to see. But Ethereum is recovering, and that could be better for the alts. Burst is in a very on a plane, flat bottoms potential setup, but it is quite flat. And normally in normal markets we would see that as bearish, but in these markets that can still be an upside break, especially if we have correction. This reversal continue with Ethereum. I would expect strength to slowly come back into these other markets. So you would have a funnel across here where there already is one from the upside, and you could break to run through these levels. That is quite heavy traffic. So that would be what I'd call a reasonably irregular looking one, but is possible. Or it goes a little higher, makes a better 3, pulls back, drifts somewhere here, and then runs. Or Ethereum starts getting bearish and we break those 2 funnels to the downside. Rally, go lower. So those are your options of what might happen. At the moment, Ethereum looks like it's working its way up and wants to have a go at the target of the double bottom. That's my take. This is Francis, the Crypto Sniper, and thank you for watching. Share and rate if you care. It's helpful for me, and I will catch up with you again with any future developments in the recovery of Ethereum so far. Oh yes, I said I'd go past the dollar. So both are recovering against fiat, which is quite important for the recovery. Ethereum versus the dollar, there it is. It's at new highs against the dollar, and I would expect Bitcoin to be doing reasonably well as well. Let's have a look at it on the same time frame. In fact, we were on the 30-minute there. Let's get it down to the 30-minute. Building up, we're doing reasonably Bitcoin to the dollar. That was a nice impulsive move, again triggering a double bottom just at this inverted. So this is fascinating, by the way. It warrants an extra minute or two. I was winding down to end the clip, but there was a inverted on the way down, so it laid a track there. That was your H3, that was your L3. Fascinating as ever. Laugh out loud moments. You often get inverteds on left shoulders of head and shoulders. So this would be a head. It's also a double bottom. So you have a double bottom neckline, you have a head effective neckline, you have an inverted on your left shoulder, and you have a potential upside wind up on your right shoulder, like that. So there's a target there that was generated for the upside. That was your target there for your midpoint on the downside. So your midpoint on your downside was there. So you get a lot of different versions of patterns giving targets both up and down in the moves, and I would argue that the double bottom you'd take from there, and I would say your nearest round number that both have met, roughly there, for your double bottom up target, and it would also be your head and shoulders target. Now that's quite a critical level, because you might remember we have a funnel there. So this is turning into a fascinating bit of analysis. So that was your inverted, low 1, high 1, low 2, high 2, low 3 was there. Smash. High 3 was there. Let's make it properly horizontal. And that would be natural resistance. And what do you have? You have your target for your head and shoulders and your double bottom there. And I would leave, I wouldn't, you might clear it. So some might argue, well, on the inverted head and shoulders you should take the nearest logical high that they both meet, so you get a slightly higher target. You would say this, there's a round number, both shoulders have met that, that's your 255. So So we're getting a lot of reversal targets, and we have an upside early first HVF continuation target as well. That would be straight into new high, and I'm not sure we'll get that one. Is it new high? You think it might be. Actually, it may not be. We need to get a bit of time back. It's not. I was new high for this relative to the second impulse. It won't be a new high relative to the last high point over there, which was just shy of 3,000. It may in fact touch the 3,000. This would take us to 2840. So quite a few upside targets in that, with potential to be run. Time will tell. It's great when you get reversals with an inverted on the left shoulder and then an upside on the right shoulder, and it's looking like it wants to go. Ethereum is looking similar. Didn't have the same level. Your inverted head and shoulders would be like this, and it is triggering at the moment. So it would be the line that runs through both. The nearest round line, that would be 280. I've missed it slightly, so I'll draw it again. 280, there you go. It's currently running it. I would take it to the funnel where it's supported. I wouldn't give that extra little wick on it just to get a semi-conservative target, and that should get us above the bearishness of the original setup, which will be a major take back of the bull move for Ethereum to do that, if it meets that target on that inverted head and shoulders. Long way to go still for that. Being impulsive here. Nice little wind up there. This is against fiat, by the way, so it's Ethereum dollar, so it could just be triggering on that front. Good. Excellent. Extended the clip a bit there, but that was worth doing. So follow and rate. I hope you're keeping up. So it's been a bit of a flipper's paradise at the moment. So we've been, it's first set up in a new trend. We had potential for further downside. We made the target, but then we've reacted very strongly to that target. So it's saying, okay, the potential for further downside beyond just making the target has probably gone down because we've broken out. But it still hasn't gone away. What would be the bear scenario? Really tough down sell, suddenly takes over. Flat bottom here across the lows, and a setup for a continuation to the downside. At the moment, it's not looking likely, but that can change in a whiff. So we're flipping a bit because we're in this crazy ass situation where there has been that potential for reversal hanging over us all this time. By the time we break this stop, that will relieve us of that, and continuation can be the primary assumption at all levels. So that's where we stand. Okay, hope that's been useful. Speak to you all soon.